Atlantis, the mystery revealed. Atlantis is an enigma that has fascinated humanity for millennia. Its legend evokes images of an advanced continent, swallowed by the waters in a sudden cataclysm. But did it really exist, or is it just a myth created by human imagination? Plato, the famous Greek philosopher, was the first to tell us about Atlantis. In his dialogues, he described a powerful and civilized island, located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, which disappeared in a single day and night of misfortune. The origin of Atlantis as a myth dates back to Plato's dialogues, Timaeus and Critias. Here, he presents Atlantis as a warning against arrogance and decadence, using the story to illustrate moral and political lessons to his contemporaries. The location of Atlantis is a subject of endless speculation. Some believe it was in the Atlantic Ocean, others suggest the Mediterranean as a possible location. Each theory seeks to solve the mystery behind the legendary sunken island. Among modern theories, the idea that Atlantis was in the Atlantic is among the most popular. This hypothesis is based on geographical descriptions by Plato, which suggest a vast territory beyond the Pillars of Hercules, today known as the Strait of Gibraltar. Santorini, with its catastrophic volcanic eruption, may have been the real Atlantis. The sophisticated and advanced Minoan civilization was suddenly destroyed. This event may have inspired the tales of a lost island submerged by water. Some theorists suggest that Atlantis may have been in Antarctica, hidden under the ice. This theory suggests that a drastic shift in the Earth's crust buried an advanced civilization, fueling the myth of a lost continent. The connections between Atlantis and pre-Columbian civilizations fascinate many. It is hypothesized that ancient American populations may have had contact with Atlantis, exchanging knowledge and cultural influences, contributing to the birth of similar myths in different parts of the world. Underwater archaeology continues to search for traces of Atlantis, exploring the ocean floor in search of submerged ruins. Although no concrete evidence has emerged, the expeditions fuel the imagination and hope of discovering the truth about the legendary continent. The myth of Atlantis is echoed in other legends of lost continents, such as Mu and Lemuria. These tales share themes of vanished advanced civilizations, suggesting a common human fascination with the idea of ancient and mysterious worlds. Atlantis has inspired countless literary works, from adventure stories to science fiction novels. Its aura of mystery and tragic end have fascinated writers such as Jules Verne and have enriched the collective imagination with gripping stories. Cinema has often brought the legend of Atlantis to the screen, with films ranging from fantasy to apocalyptic. These visual representations have helped keep interest in the myth alive, fueling debates and alternative theories. Scientists are skeptical about the existence of Atlantis, considering it a metaphor rather than a historical reality. However, research continues, with experts exploring ancient civilizations for traces that could support Plato's legendary story. Atlantis is often portrayed as an advanced civilization, equipped with superior technology. This image suggests that, if it existed, it may have achieved extraordinary progress, stimulating curiosity and speculation about what we can still discover about ancient societies. Some see Atlantis as an ecological warning, a symbol of the devastating consequences that the abuse of natural resources can cause. The legend, therefore, could serve as a warning for our time, inviting us to reflect on our environmental choices. Historical evidence of Atlantis is elusive, with many scholars doubting its existence. However, some ancient chronicles and maps seem to suggest the presence of lost lands, fueling the curiosity of archaeologists and adventurers looking for concrete clues. Critics of the myth of Atlantis point out the lack of tangible evidence, considering it a philosophical invention of Plato. Some scholars believe it is an allegory of lost civilizations, rather than a real place that disappeared from human history. Atlantis has often been exploited by nationalist movements to promote ideas of cultural superiority. The myth has been reinterpreted to support territorial or ideological claims, demonstrating how an ancient tale can influence modern politics. Underwater legends have always fascinated mankind, and Atlantis is a prime example. Tales of sunken cities and marine mysteries continue to inspire explorers and writers, keeping alive the interest in the mythical lost continent. Popular documentaries about Atlantis explore theories and discoveries surrounding the myth, captivating audiences with bold hypotheses and spectacular images. These films offer an intriguing insight into the legend, sparking debates about what really happened. Atlantis has left an indelible mark on popular culture, finding its way into numerous video games. Titles such as Assassin's Creed and Tomb Raider offer adventures that explore the myth, fueling the imagination and maintaining interest in the ancient lost continent. New Age philosophy has embraced Atlantis, seeing it as a symbol of spiritual wisdom and technological progress. Modern interpretations often connect Atlantis to concepts of soul evolution and collective growth, enriching the myth with new esoteric nuances. In prophecy, Atlantis is sometimes seen as a warning, a place of great power destroyed by hubris. Some seers argue that its fate can provide lessons for avoiding future disasters, linking the past and present in an eternal cycle. In the art world, Atlantis has been depicted in countless ways, from visionary paintings to evocative sculptures. Artists, inspired by the mystery and tragedy of the myth, continue to explore the beauty and decadence of the legendary sunken continent. Despite the passage of millennia, the search for Atlantis has never stopped. Modern missions, both scientific and exploratory, seek to unravel the secrets of the myth, combining advanced technology and passion to discover whether Atlantis is pure fantasy or historical reality. The influence of Atlantis on architecture manifests itself in fictional projects that blend mythology and modern design. Artists and architects draw inspiration from descriptions of the majestic structures, seeking to recreate the magnificence and innovation attributed to the legendary lost civilization. The philosophy of ancient Atlantis continues to stimulate existential reflections. The myth invites us to consider themes of decadence and rediscovery, prompting us to question human nature and the balance between progress and morality, offering insights for a profound analysis of our contemporary society. Music, with its melodic suggestions, finds in Atlantis an inexhaustible source of inspiration. Artists of different genres create songs that evoke the mystery and beauty of the lost continent, transforming legends into sound emotions that fascinate the listener. The myth of Atlantis also finds space in school curricula, stimulating students' interest in history, mythology, and scientific research. This legendary tale becomes a valuable educational tool for exploring ancient cultures and developing critical thinking. What do you think about Atlantis? The mystery fascinates, pushing many to seek answers. Leave a comment and share your thoughts. Subscribe to discover more enigmas and delve together into the secrets that history and legend hide.